Chosen ones. Have you noticed that some dates carry a vibration so powerful that they shake our spirit awake? 999 is one of those rare alignments. It's not just numbers, it's a cosmic code, a spiritual key unlocking a higher frequency. And the truth is, this portal is not open for everyone. It's open for those who are awake, those who have been chosen to step into their purpose with clarity and courage. The number 9 has always symbolized completion, wisdom, and the end of a cycle. But when it repeats 3 times, 999, it amplifies that energy into a portal of transformation. This is the universe saying, it's time to let go, it's time to rise, it's time to fulfill what you came here to do. If you've been feeling restless, emotional, or deeply reflective lately, that's not coincidence. It's the portal calling. The Buddha taught that impermanence is the law of life. Just as the seasons shift, so do the cycles of our souls. 999 is a cosmic reminder that endings are not losses. They are invitations for rebirth. You are not here by chance. If this video found you, it means the portal has a message meant only for you. And today, I'm going to reveal the 9 spiritual things you need to know about the 999 portal right now. Each one is a key, and together they form the map you need to step forward with confidence. So sit back, breathe deeply, and listen with your heart. Because once you understand the power of 999, you'll never look at your path the same way again. The number 9 is not just a digit, it is the symbol of completion. When you see 999, the universe is whispering, a cycle is ending. It may be a relationship, a habit, or even an identity you've carried for years. The portal is reminding you that holding on to what has expired is like keeping rotten fruit on your altar. It distracts from the sacred space meant for fresh offerings. A friend once told me that he felt stuck in a repetitive job, afraid to leave. But during a 9-9 alignment years ago, he made the decision to walk away. That ending, painful at first, became the opening to his true calling, teaching meditation. That's the essence of completion. It doesn't destroy, it clears the way. Think of it like the seasons. Autumn doesn't mourn the leaves that fall. It celebrates them as nourishment for the soil. Likewise, this portal asks you to release with gratitude, not resistance. Completion is not punishment, it's preparation. The Buddha taught that clinging is the root of suffering. 999 brings this teaching alive. It's a cosmic invitation to unclench your fists, to let go of what you've been gripping, even when it hurts. Because when your hands are free, they can finally receive. Completion also brings peace. The constant cycle of what if and maybe one day finally dissolves, leaving silence where confusion once lived. In that silence, wisdom grows. The chosen ones don't fear endings. They walk into them with reverence. So as this portal opens, ask yourself, what cycle in your life is ready to close? What story is finished even if you haven't admitted it yet? 999 won't wait. It's the cosmic bell ringing, calling you to bow, release, and step into the unknown with trust. The 999 portal doesn't just close doors. It opens the mind to higher wisdom. This is not common knowledge. It's reserved for those who are ready to hear the truth. Have you noticed your dreams becoming more vivid, or random memories from years ago resurfacing? That's not chance. It's the portal unlocking your inner library, the wisdom you've collected across lifetimes. I once met a woman during a retreat who told me that on a 9-9 alignment, she suddenly remembered prayers she had never studied in this life. She said it was like her soul was whispering through the cracks of time. That's the kind of wisdom 999 delivers. Knowledge beyond books, beyond teachers, beyond logic. Think of it like opening an old trunk in your attic. Inside, you don't just find forgotten objects. You find treasures, tools you didn't know you already had. The chosen ones will feel this strongly during the portal. Sudden clarity, a new sense of purpose, or even a knowing that defies explanation. Here's the paradox. The more you seek wisdom outside, the less you hear the wisdom inside. This portal reverses that. It silences the noise so you can hear your inner voice. And that voice is louder than any guru, louder than any scripture, because it speaks in the language of your soul. But beware, higher wisdom isn't always comfortable. Sometimes it tells you to walk away from what you thought was permanent. Sometimes it demands you step into roles you don't feel ready for. The test is whether you will listen or whether you'll pretend you didn't hear. So here's the challenge. During 999, spend time in silence. Journal. Meditate. Watch what arises. Because if you ignore these messages, they may not come again soon. The portal speaks now. Are you listening? If topic 2 was about wisdom, topic 3 is about courage. Because wisdom without action is wasted. 999 demands detachment. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Many will feel the pull to let go, but few will obey it. That's why this portal is for the chosen ones. It separates those who cling from those who surrender. A man I once guided said he felt the urge to throw away old journals, letters, and objects he had carried for decades. At first he resisted. Those items were part of his identity. But as he let them go, he said he felt 10 years younger, as if the weight of the past had been chained to his back. The portal didn't steal from him, it freed him. Think of it like a river. If you clutch the rocks, you never move. If you release, the current carries you exactly where you're meant to be. Detachment is not losing, it's flowing. The universe is asking, will you fight the current or trust it? The Buddha's greatest teaching was that attachment creates suffering, and 999 is that teaching written in the sky. This is not theory, it's practice. If you cling to people, possessions, or beliefs that no longer serve you, the portal will push harder. The more you resist, the more it hurts. Here's a mental trigger for you. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, carrying everything you refuse to release. Heavy, tired, stuck. Now imagine yourself walking lightly, free, carrying only what truly matters. Which version of you will cross the threshold of 2025? This is your chance. 999 won't wait for you to feel ready. The portal is open now, demanding detachment now. The question is not, should I let go? The question is, am I brave enough to step into freedom today? The 999 portal isn't just about you, it's about what flows through you. When this cosmic door opens, chosen ones are called to serve, not to hide. And here lies the great paradox. The gifts you've been seeking were never meant to be kept. They were meant to be shared. If you hoard them, they decay. If you release them, they multiply. This is spiritual law, older than the stars. I once heard a monk say, "The candle that lights another does not lose its flame." During the last 9/9 cycle, I saw people awaken to this truth in real time. A man who had been silent all his life suddenly began teaching meditation to neighbors. A woman who doubted her worth started volunteering, healing others through compassion. The portal didn't just change them, it activated them. Think of it like a sacred drumbeat. It doesn't just echo in your chest, it calls you to dance. 999 is that drumbeat. And if you ignore it, you'll feel restless, anxious, like you've missed something essential. That's because you have. The portal does not wait for comfort, it demands courage. Here's where the drama unfolds. If you've been resisting your calling, this portal will expose you. It will stir synchronicities that force you to act. Strangers may ask for guidance. Opportunities may appear that you didn't plan for. Don't dismiss them as coincidence. These are cosmic assignments. To ignore them is to shut the door in the universe's face. The Buddha taught that true joy arises not from what we take, but from what we give. 999 engraves this teaching into the heavens. It asks, will you be a vessel or a container? Vessels flow, containers stagnate. One becomes light, the other becomes heavy. Which will you choose? And here's the ultimate test. Spiritual service doesn't come when it's convenient. It comes when you're trembling, uncertain, unready. But that's when the chosen ones rise. The portal will not open again in this way soon. To step into service now is to step into destiny. Will you answer the call? The 999 portal is not only about endings and service, it is also about deep healing. But beware, healing is not always gentle. Sometimes it arrives like a storm, tearing away what you've tried to ignore. The chosen ones will feel this portal as a mirror placed over old scars. Memories you thought were buried may rise. Wounds you pretended to forget may ache again. But this is not punishment. It's purification. I once met a seeker who, during a 9-9 alignment, suddenly remembered grief from decades ago. He wept for hours, not knowing why. Later, he said it felt like poison being pulled from his soul. That's the portal's medicine. It burns, then it cleanses. And only those who surrender to the fire find the peace that follows. Think of it like a broken bone that healed the wrong way. To set it right, it must be broken again. Painful, yes. Necessary, absolutely. The 999 portal breaks what was crooked in order to rebuild it straight. If you resist, you stay twisted. If you surrender, you rise whole. Here's the mystery. This portal doesn't just heal you, it heals through you. You may notice others drawn to you, seeking comfort, advice, or simply your presence. That's not by chance. The energy flowing through this alignment turns chosen ones into living channels of healing. But remember, a channel must stay open. Clinging to pain blocks the current. The Buddha taught that suffering ends when we stop identifying with it. The portal amplifies this teaching. It's as if the universe is shouting, you are not your wounds, you are the light shining through them. But will you believe it? Or will you keep wearing pain as your identity? This is the urgency. 999 won't ask politely. It will rip open what must be faced. You can run, you can hide, but the shadows will find you. The only way out is through. And on the other side, you will discover the healing you've been craving for lifetimes, but only if you dare to walk into the fire. The 999 portal doesn't just heal the past, it whispers about the future. Prophecy is not about fortune-telling, it's about alignment. When the veil thins, visions slip through. The chosen ones may notice flashes of images, sudden intuition, or a voice within that seems louder than thought. That's not imagination, it's revelation. And to ignore it is to walk blind while holding a lantern in your hand. I once guided a circle during a 9-9 cycle, and several people wrote down what they saw in meditation. Months later, those dreams unfolded exactly as they described. Moves to new cities, unexpected reunions, even warnings that saved them from harm. The portal doesn't play games, it delivers glimpses meant to prepare you. Think of it like a lighthouse. Ships at sea don't know every detail of the shoreline, but the light shows them where not to crash. Prophecy works the same way. The portal flashes guidance, not to control you, but to steer you towards safety and destiny. Will you watch the light? Or sail into the rocks pretending you saw nothing? Here's the drama. Prophecy demands responsibility. When you're shown a vision, it's not for entertainment, it's a call. If you're told to change your habits, you must act. If you're shown someone in pain, you may be called to help. The portal doesn't waste its voice on those who won't listen. The Buddha once said, 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. 999 inscribes this truth in the heavens. You may not like what you see, but you can't unsee it. That's the weight of prophecy. It blesses and it burdens. The chosen ones must carry both. So during this portal, expect dreams, symbols, synchronicities. Write them down. Treat them like sacred instructions. Because ignoring them won't stop them from unfolding, it will only leave you unprepared. And the unprepared will stumble where the chosen will rise. Every true portal is guarded. 999 is no different. Before stepping into higher ground, the chosen ones must pass through fire. These aren't tests designed to break you. They're trials meant to reveal who you really are. And here's the twist. The greater your destiny, the greater the test. The universe doesn't waste storms on those who refuse to sail. I remember a seeker who entered the 99 portal years ago. Within days, she lost her job, faced betrayal from a close friend, and questioned her faith. At first, she thought she was cursed. But months later, she realized those trials stripped away what no longer served her. The portal didn't destroy her. It refined her. Think of it like a blacksmith's fire. The flame doesn't ask permission before it burns. But without it, metal stays weak. The 999 portal will expose weaknesses, fears, and attachments. Not to shame you, but to strengthen you. The question is, will you endure, or will you run back into the shadows? Here's the drama most won't want to hear. The tests won't come when you're ready. They'll come when you're vulnerable. You'll be tempted to doubt yourself, to give up, to say, maybe I imagined it all. That's the trap. The portal isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for persistence. The Buddha taught that the path to enlightenment is not free of suffering. It's through suffering. This portal makes that teaching flesh. Trials aren't detours. They're the path itself. And only those who walk it with courage will reach the other side. So ask yourself, when the test arrives, because it will you see it as punishment or initiation? The chosen ones know the trial is the doorway. To run is to fail. To face it is to pass. And on the other side of the trial lies the reward you've been seeking. The 999 portal is the death of the old self and the birth of the true self. But rebirth is not soft. It feels like being torn open so that new light can flood in. You may feel lost, as if the person you once were has vanished. And that's exactly what's happening. The cocoon must break for the butterfly to fly. The chosen ones will not just change, they will transform. I remember a man who shared his experience of a 9-9 cycle. For weeks he felt disoriented, like he no longer fit in his own life. Friends pulled away, routines collapsed, and he thought he was falling apart. But then, like dawn after a storm, he emerged renewed, calm, centered, and fully awake to his calling. The death was the price for his new birth. Think of it like a forest fire. Flames devour everything, and at first it looks like destruction, but months later, new life appears, stronger, greener, unstoppable. The 999 portal works the same way. It burns illusions so that truth can grow, and only those who endure the fire taste the freedom on the other side. Here's the paradox. Most people pray for new beginnings, but fear endings. You can't have one without the other. Rebirth demands surrender. The chosen ones must let go of who they think they are to discover who they really are. That's the spiritual contract of this portal. The Buddha taught, just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past again and again. The portal echoes this truth with cosmic force. If you cling, you suffer. If you release, you rise. And your rising will not be quiet. It will be noticed by everyone around you. So ask yourself, are you willing to die to who you were in order to be born into who you're meant to be? The portal of rebirth is open now, and those who step through will never be the same again. But this leads us to the final revelation, destiny. The final key of 999 is destiny. This is the moment where all cycles, wisdom, release, service, healing, prophecy, trials, and rebirth converge. The portal asks, will you finally walk the path written in your soul, or will you keep circling the same mountains? Destiny is not chosen later. It is chosen now. I once guided a woman who, during a 9-9 alignment, felt a clear call to move across the country. Everyone thought she was crazy, but she listened. That move led her to her soulmate, her spiritual community, and her life's purpose. That's the power of destiny. It looks irrational at first, but it makes perfect sense in hindsight. Think of it like a bow and arrow. For years, life has been pulling you back, through pain, waiting, lessons. But the moment the portal opens, the arrow is released. The trajectory is set. The chosen ones don't resist the pull, they trust the release. Here's the urgency. If you ignore this portal, the arrow still flies, but without aim. You'll drift, repeat cycles, and feel the ache of missed opportunity. But if you align with it, every step in 2025 will carry you closer to the life you were born to live. The Buddha said, your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. The 999 portal engraves that into the stars. Destiny is not about waiting, it's about choosing. And this alignment removes the excuses. The door is open. Will you walk through? So here's the final challenge. Don't just watch the signs. Become the sign. Let your life be the proof that 999 was real. Because the chosen ones aren't those who talk about destiny. They are those who live it. And now, it's your turn. Chosen ones, you've just walked through the 9 keys of the 999 portal. Each one is not just knowledge, it's an initiation. The universe isn't whispering anymore, it's shouting. Endings, wisdom, release, service, healing, prophecy, trials, rebirth, and destiny, all of them are aligning right now. The question is, will you rise to meet them? Pause for a moment and reflect. What are you still clinging to that should have been released? What wisdom has already spoken to you that you've ignored? What healing is knocking on the door of your heart, waiting for permission to enter? The portal doesn't wait for hesitation. It rewards those who act in faith. This is your rare chance. The 999 alignment won't return with this strength for years. If you miss it, the cycles will repeat and the weight will grow heavier. But if you answer the call, everything shifts. Your life, your path, your purpose, it all realigns with the destiny that was written for you from the beginning. So I ask you now, are you ready to walk through? Are you ready to stop living as if tomorrow is guaranteed, and instead embrace the sacred urgency of today? Remember, the chosen ones are not chosen by luck. They are chosen because they choose. If this message awakens something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video. Share it with others who feel the pull of 999. Because this isn't just about one person. It's about a collective awakening, a sangha, a family of souls rising together. The portal is open. The call has been made, and now it's up to you. Will you step forward as a chosen one, or remain standing at the threshold? The universe is waiting for your answer.